Hola. Let's see. I can like never see everything I need to see on the screen. What's up, guys? Joshua, what's up? Thank you, Ricky. Hold on, you guys. This lighting is like terrible. Give me 1 second. There we go. Much better. What's up, y'all? Can you see my table? Yes, you can see my table. Perfect. How have you guys been? Sorry it's been so long since I've been back, but it's been crazy. With this super blood moon, it affected me a little bit more than I thought it would. How did it affect you guys? Did you guys see anything or notice anything different? It's so weird to look at my phone and then watch myself. Okay. It's so true. I have been way more active on social media, but I actually recently got a team together. I have an investor now so that I can pump out that content to you guys. And they hired a social media manager for me. So you'll definitely see me be way more active. Joshua, almost crucified. Yeah, Ricky, it didn't affect me, but it's so funny. I actually was really good. Like I had a lot of energy, but everybody around me was just acting weird. The only thing is it felt thick, like the air felt thick. And I just had no motivation to do anything. I kept pushing myself to do stuff. So that was about it. And I was struggling to sleep. Like I couldn't fall asleep past like earlier than like 4 a.m. for like 5 days straight. But Miyoshi sent me this link to a video, and she was basically saying that read for July. Huh, do you have something going on in July? I'm curious now. I wanted to do something a little bit different. I know usually people come in and then I go by a list, first come, first served. But today, Miyoshi gave me this really great idea to have everybody pick a tarot card. So once it's chosen, it can't be chosen again. And I'm just going to use one deck, probably the Everyday Tarot deck, and whatever card comes out, I'll read from them. But Joshua, I definitely want to see what's going on in July for everybody. I guess we can start with that. And then I also kind of want to talk more about the energy today. I'm still trying to get Manny to come here because she's like the expert on that, but it's just like, it's been crazy for everybody. So I honestly don't even blame her. But today the moon entered Libra for the next like 24 to 48 hours. So I want to read about that because that might help us. And Mercury entered Aquarius today. So I definitely want to see how that's supposed to affect us too, especially after the super blood moon. I know like a lot of things have shifted for everybody. So until more people come in here, I think I had an apocalypse dream 7 years ago or so. Oh, well, That's pretty interesting. You know, it was funny. My theory on the apocalypse is not like something insane. I mean, obviously it could be something 3D insane happening, but everybody keeps saying it's like the earth is going to be destroyed. And I don't see it like that. I feel like it's like the death of a major mindset. I do believe that ego is going to die for a lot of people this year. So Kiki, we're doing something different today. So if you want to choose, I'm actually going to be having people pick a tarot card, and then I'm going to use one specific deck to shuffle it. And those will be the people that I read today. So if you want to give me your favorite tarot card, I'll have Miyoshi write that down. And then as soon as we finish talking about like what happens with the moon entering Libra and Mercury entering Aquarius today, then we can get started on this. You know what? I literally last month in December, every night my dreams were apocalyptic. Whether it was like something going down, I had a disease. It was almost like a zombie apocalypse dream. I had a dream where just buildings were destroyed, but everybody was living in them like it was normal. I had a dream that there was a war going on, and it was like a lot of green light being thrown back and forth, and like these giant mouse people rescued me. I had to interpret all those dreams. And when I tell you that, it was so crazy. The Mayans predicted your divorce? That's insane. Okay, so Kiki and Juliet, if you wanna give me Oshi a tarot card, your favorite tarot card out of the deck, and then hi Sarah, what's up? And then we can later when I start the readings, probably within the next like 20 minutes, I'm gonna start shuffling, and whatever cards come out, then those are the people that are gonna get readings today. I just kind of want to switch it up because the list is just kind of, it makes everybody have to be here for so long. And then the people that come in later, I can't do, like, they can't even be entered into the drawing. I was going to be simple and just like write on a piece of paper and put your name in a bowl, but we're going to do it a little different than that today. That's hilarious. Hold on, y'all. I got to add this link in my bio, of course, as always, and let everybody know on IG, and then I can put my phone down because I feel super rude right now. Let's see. All right, y'all, link is in bio. Come and join us. All right, y'all. All right. Miyoshi's like, no, you. If it makes it easier for you, Ricky, just pick a suit and I'll pick a card for you and Miyoshi can write it down. Okay, so let me pull up this information that I got together so we can know a little bit about within the next 24 to 48 hours how the planets are going to affect us. Mars is still in Aries. Venus is still in Sagittarius. You can't hear me? Maybe I need to make this come up closer. I swear, y'all, I'm getting all the equipment. We're getting together. I'll be ordering soon, so I'll have a mic. And hopefully I'll be much, much louder. But I'm trying to be as loud as I can. Sorry. I was going to say pick any type of suit that you're interested in, like reconciliation card. So you want 6 of Cups, Kiki? Okay. So Kiki wants 6 of Cups. That's the reconciliation card. Ricky, pick any type of suit, and then I could just, and your favorite number, and we can choose it like that. That might help you. You want the Death card? Ooh, that's a good one. That's a real good one. You want the Death card. Perfect. So let me read this. Wow. You know what's crazy? I have a lot. I do a lot of readings for people who are scared to leave their relationships because of kids. And I always just think about it like your kids would way rather not be in that situation and not have to see their parents fight versus you guys being together and them seeing like the tumultuous dealings, you know? So I think that was a really big and selfless decision that you made for your kids. So kudos, bravo to you. All right. So the new moon, or the full moon, not the new moon. The full moon is in Libra now, which is a good time to balance your personal requisites and the needs of people closest to your everyday life. So balance seems to be like a lot of the readings I've been watching have been talking about balance, temperance, and all that jazz. So clearly we're still trying to get balance from 2018 because that definitely was a rocky year. I don't know for you guys, but a lot of things were getting turned upside down for me. I feel like I handled it pretty well, though. I'm still here. I'm still standing. Let's see. Where does it say it? It was really interesting. I wanted to read this to you guys. And then I wanted to read Starry Alignment posts. I've been telling you guys to follow them. You absolutely should. I'm actually going to type it right now, because every day they give you the full rundown of what's going on. And it definitely helps because it kind of preps me. It's like planetary horoscope. Miyoshi keeps trying to skip my birthday off. My birthday is Saturday, by the way. That's another reason why I haven't been on here, because I've been like trying to get everything together for that, which hasn't been fun. A lot of curveballs being thrown for that too, but that happens to me every year, so I don't know why I didn't expect that. So yeah, I just sent you Starry Alignments, and then I'm about to read about Mercury, and I'll read the Starry Alignment post for the day, and then we can get started on the readings. I swear I turned my phone on silent. I don't know what's going on. What happened? How did I leave it? Oh, I thought this was really interesting too. I did not know this. Okay, so the sun equals ego self. We all kind of know that with birth charts. And the moon equals emotion. But Mercury equals communication. So that's pretty dope. Venus equals harmony, affections, love, obviously. Mars, confidence. I thought that was anger. I thought it was like being upset, like how you handle your anger. But I was wrong, false. Jupiter is prosperity. Uranus is individuality. Neptune is idealism. And Pluto is transformation. I don't know if you guys didn't know that, but I didn't know that. And I thought that was really good to know. Yeah, I thought Mars was like how you handle anger. Like if you were, your Aries was in your Mars, you were like a very hot-tempered person. But, oh, Scorpio Mars, I can see that too. I can definitely see that being hot-tempered. What happened? Okay, guys, so apparently it just is not. Oh, here it is. I'm horrible. I'm so horrible. So the 24th. I pulled up way too much stuff. I was really trying to get my research in today because, like I said, the energy has been very strange. Okay, so this week's aspect. The sun, I'm a sun, Pluto, Lilith. My Pluto and my Lilith are both Scorpio. It's so strange. And I guess I never paid enough attention to it. I always just worry about like my ascending sign and my sun and my moon and my Venus and sometimes my Mercury and Mars. But other than that, I just never really got that into astrology. I let my friend do all that. I'm like, Manny, how does this affect me today? What's going on? Your Lilith is Scorpio too? That's dope. I feel like I'm meeting a lot of people. Like 3 of my soulmates, when I did compatibility charts, they had like the same Pluto Neptune and Lilith is me. Virgo's feet? Okay, so Uranus. Unusual attractions can have us acting on a whim. We may deal with freedom versus closeness issues in our relationship. I don't know if y'all been seeing in these general reads, but they've been talking about a lot of DMs, like avoiding love altogether, especially ones in third parties. So that's pretty damn accurate. Relationships or finances can be unpredictable. Also very accurate. Changes can now create fresh opportunities. However, that can add to our sense of joy and freedom. Hey Miyoshi, do you feel like filling her in while I read this? Maybe you can just write something to the side so you can copy and paste it, because I know you're gonna have to repeat it. I'm sorry. So the sun is semi-square to Jupiter. We may feel vague, restlessness, and discontent with life as it is. We want more, but perhaps too much. Accurate. Estimation, wastefulness, and exaggeration. Oh, I exaggerate all the time. That's me. Maybe my sun is always semi-square to Jupiter. Elevated moods. I definitely had that on Monday. But unstable ones. Ooh, as they may not be based in reality. Venus squared to Neptune. Relationships up and down characterize this transit, a time when romantic mirages are more than likely. Ooh, that's not good. A mirage is fake. We see what we hope to see rather than what really is. The highs of a relationship begun under this energy may be thrilling, but the accompanying lows are bound to set in, and they can be extremely draining. Be careful not to set yourself up for this. Okay, so also in general reads, they're talking about a lot of people having tower moments right now. So maybe they are connected to these mirages and seeing things not how they're really supposed to be seen. Mars is square to Saturn. Frustration, smoldering anger, and a feeling of being blocked when we are attempting to go after what we want characterize this transit. Our desires to take action and to constructively express our aggressive urges feels thwarted or blocked. It can feel like more effort than usual is required to complete tasks. That's how I've been feeling all day, y'all. That's why it's taken me so long to get here. Because to get back on live, the motivation was just so hard. And there was already so much on my plate. I was just like, Venus in conjunct to Jupiter. How many more of these? There's so many. So I'm just going to stop at this. I really wanted to talk about Mercury, but for some reason, it's not there. That's so weird. Let me just make sure. Oh, I lied. Venus in Sag, Venus in Taurus, Venus in Saturn, Mars. Mercury in Aquarius from January 24th to February 10th. When Mercury is in Aquarius, we are hungry for knowledge and open to new and original ideas. We begin to think outside of the box, and our thinking becomes more progressive and objective. Our communication and thought patterns are spontaneous, somewhat fragmented, and liberal. This is the time when innovative thinking is at its peak. Yeah. So enough of the boring stuff, but I hope that explained something to the extent of how you guys have been feeling. Like I said, I watched a reading and they talked about a lot of people having sinus issues associated with your third eye chakra, ascending. A lot of people are having ascending. What's the word I'm looking for? Gosh, it's been a long day, y'all. Ascending symptoms. There we go. So if you've had any of those things, you're not alone. Ascension flu. Yes, Miyoshi. You're not alone. We've been all struggling, y'all. All of us. Okay. So I figured I got on pretty late and not that many people would be in here, but that's fine. So I guess since they're not, I guess until more people come in, then I can just go. So Bricky, are you still in here? I'll pull some cards for you. Which deck do I want to use? Fairy. Oh, you guys. Look. My Cat Guru Oracle came in. Can't really see the box. The cards are so funny, but I'm also not much of a cat person, so I've had to have my friend explain like half of the puns that are in this deck. I am getting probably 2 kitties. It is cute, right? I'm probably getting 2 kitties this spring. I was going to get one, a black Bombay cat, because they don't shed, and I wanted a black cat. But unfortunately, I was going to name it Salem, and somebody gave me the idea the other day in a live chat to name it Binks from Hocus Pocus. So now I'm like, I feel like I need to get 2. And then my friend was over here telling me that getting their cats together was like the best decision they ever made. That's true, Miyoshi, but honestly, this is just my way to utilize the gift that I was given. Like, and the more subscribers I get, the more I'll be able to notice. I guess I can kind of let you guys in on a secret. I probably won't be doing YouTube lives much more. I'm going to be transferring over to Twitch. I don't know if you're familiar with Twitch. And I will be doing lives there. And there I'll be able to do readings for subscribers solely. I'll also be able to have different levels of subscribers that can pay monthly. And with that would come with gifts, like maybe a free reading for the month. If you're a subscriber, a monthly paying subscriber, you could be a free subscriber. So there'll be different levels like bronze, gold, you know, whatever. So Twitch started off as like a stream. It's like for gamers, like a streaming system for gamers, but everybody's on there. The only community that's not on there is tarot, surprisingly. But the community on YouTube for tarot is very small too. So I'm going to go over there because their platform is a lot more interactive. It's way better. I could have like 3 cameras going at once. So you can see my card, you can see me. I can have people call in or video chat in, and then I can do a live for them and see their face. So it just makes way more sense for me to go there, especially because I don't really plan on doing general reads. I just plan on doing lives, and then my YouTube will still be connected so that I can get the content, which I've been working on getting some spiritual content together, some videos I'm like super, super excited about. So it's looking up. It's cool. It's going to be great. So Ricky, did you have a specific question? Do, 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 do. Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, do you just want me to pull? Max feel about me at the moment, Jeremiah. Okay. Let me actually get some Florida water on my hands. This is like liquid sage if you're not familiar with it. They also use it in like spell work. A lot of religions use it, Santeria, voodoo, hoodoo, but I just use it to cleanse things like my entryways. My DM isn't coming until. You know, I love me some revelations. Honestly, Miyoshi, that probably, like, your intuition tells you everything. I don't know what's going on with mine. I'm at this point in my life, I know that I am a good freaking catch. So whatever comes my way, I'm just like kind of accepting it at this point. Huh. Ricky, have you been talking to your DM? Or your ex? Because, girl, these are really good cards. No. Okay. Well, I mean, Wands represents communication, so, and it also means passionate and moving forward extremely quickly. So maybe communication is coming at some point, because we got the Dreamer, which is the Fool card in this deck. This is Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine's fairy deck. But you got that card first. Then you got the Eight of Springs, which is the Eight of Wands. So like I said, communication, moving quickly, passion. Then we got Balance, Temperance. And usually, sometimes I can read that. Okay, I smell better and I'm dressed now. You're so funny, Joshua. Balance, usually I read that as like the need for balance, trying to get balance or work in the works of it. But because it's followed by the Chariot, which is like action, moving forwards or towards somebody, and like success from dedication and self-discipline. I mean, these are really good cards. Okay. So I'm just clarifying. So, because sometimes you can paint like, I don't do spreads. It's so funny. Becca text Divine, I think 1111. She was talking about how she doesn't do spreads and like she gets stories. And I literally have always said that. I'm like, oh, this is like full on stories. That's how I read. I just think spreads are so confining. So like, not for me. Okay, I need one more to click that channel. Okay. So there is mental conflict over coming towards you. And I think it's because of this. Spreads confuse me too. Sarah, I don't really have a list. I'm trying to do something different today. So if you want to give Miyoshi a tarot card to represent you, I'm going to pull from that. But right now, there's not that many people in there. So I might just like do you after Kiki if Kiki's still in here. But I don't think she's still in here. But the clarifying the dreamer is the hermit. So they're definitely going in and like really thinking about this, trying to find themselves. Like I said, I always look at it as I look at the self-care card. So with it being the self-care card, to me, it's like they've really been working on themselves, which is really good. And they want to make this leap of faith. But with these clarifiers, there's going to be a little bit more work that needs to be done. But I'm going to explain that in a second. Clarifying the Eight of Springs or the Eight of Wands is the Sun, which is great. It's a really good card. We all know that's a great card. And it's just plans that work out perfectly. So they're setting plans in motion right now. They're really trying to get themselves together, which is probably why the Balance card came out, because it's diagonal from the Sun. So yeah, they're doing research. The Eight of Autumns, Eight of Pentacles, that's like the working hard, you know, like in the normal tarot deck, it's depicted as someone like working on the last pinnacle, trying to get their shit together so they can come forward. So I think that this actually means that they are working on getting that balance right now. And then clarifying the Chariot is the Five of Wands, which is mental conflict, obviously, and emotional conflict, more so emotional. But I think honestly, I also look at it as like petty conflict, like the pettiest out of all of them, like not really that serious. So definitely have some conflict over that. And I think it's because of this, the Four of Summer, discontentment, taking someone for granted. So I'm thinking this person probably just feels like, you know, I screwed up really badly and I'm trying to figure it out. How am I going to come forward and fix this? So these are really good cards. I mean, I'm really not seeing anything insane. Nothing bad. The Hermit card is probably like the worst card we have in here. Or the Four of Summer, but that's like past energy. He's looking back at it like, damn, I messed up. So I think your ex is feeling like he's trying to fix things, which is good energy. What, Joshua? Like, what is that? Yeah, no, it's really good, Ricky. Really good. Kiki, are you still in here? I think what we can do with the tarot cards is like once it gets starting to get crazy, if it does get crazy, then we can start pulling tarot cards. No problem, Ricky. Yeah, I got that Jesus likes apple crown from that too. Strange, very strange. Hello, Ale. Kiki, are you still in here? One more time for Kiki. She's gone. Okay. So Sarah, we can pull for you. I love our talks too. Actually, speaking of talks, y'all. Speaking of talks. Miyoshi, do you still have that link I sent you? Should I send it to you again? Let's see. Okay, so Kiki isn't writing. Kiki, do you love me? She doesn't love me. It's okay. There's this app. Now, it's technically a gamers app. Obviously, my social media manager has managed a lot of gamers, but it's this chat app, which is way better than any other chat platform that I've seen so far since he showed me. He's like a freaking genius. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send the link to you guys. And if you guys want to join this chat, it'll be kind of like a 24/7 whenever you want to hop in there and say something chat so we can continue this after lives. Yay! Thank you, Miyoshi. You're awesome. You're so awesome. I love you. I love her, guys. She's amazing. So yeah, sign up for that so that we can talk like all the time. We can be besties, guys. Do you have a question, Sarah? Ooh. Oh, you posted your question? Can I have a reading about next guy who will pursue me? That's like so general. I mean, I can see if there's a next guy coming in soon and I can kind of possibly pick up on his energy, but like it could be his energy right now. It could be his energy like later. I can see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. Clearly men are in this energy today because the same freaking cards just popped out and you definitely just watched me shuffle. So strange. Did you just go through a breakup or some type of heartbreak, Sarah? There's too many cards. I just need one more. I kind of feel like I should start from right to left this time. Yeah, I see, because you got the Three of Swords. And then you got the Four of Cups, which is, you know, the card of being discontent. Oh, so you chose to leave him. Makes sense. You were definitely discontent. And I feel like this is really painful for you, to be honest. Like the energy I'm getting from this card. You 1,000% sure that's what you want to do. I'm just making sure, because it just is like looking at these cards. It seems like they're a lot about you and less about who's coming. I feel like for someone to come, you kind of have to, there's a lot of stuff that you have to work out with Sarah. Because we got the Three of Spring, which is the builder card. Also waiting for your ships to come in. To pick it like that in a lot of tarot decks. But it says, plan your next steps with an eye to the long term and have patience. There are more good things to come. And then right under that, you got the Princess of Autumn, which is the Page of Pentacles, which is like good news in your career. Yeah, self-reflection and self-care, Miyoshi. Good news in your career, promotions. And it's also talking about planning. Well thought out plans that go perfectly. So I'm getting that career-wise or whatever you've been thinking about doing, that's kind of what your focus is in, and doing more research, more study on it. And then randomly, we got the Eight of Wands and sudden changes. So, I mean, that makes sense. It makes sense. My career is pretty good. Your career is pretty good. Well, maybe it's the same you've been planning and that you should still continue to research and like focus more on what you're doing. You want to plan the next relationship to be long-term? Yeah. I mean, you're still, but here's the thing. With the Eight of Wands, it also can represent stress sometimes. Like stress that comes from like doing too much. So you might be stressing yourself out, overthinking like who's going to be next and I want it long-term and all that. You have to remember when you set out expectations, you're setting yourself up more so to be let down at some point, because the universe is going to bring you what you're supposed to be brought, not exactly what you're telling them that you want to be brought. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Let it go and let it flow. But then it's clarified by the Magician, which is the manifestation card. Joshua? Yeah, that is funny. But yeah, the manifestation card. And then we got the Chariot, which a lot of times I look at as like someone coming forward, movement and action. But like I'm really getting this as movement and action from accomplishments, which is like career. Like I really feel like you should just be focusing on career right now. Because we got the Four of Autumn reverse, which is like, it's almost like you're overindulging a little bit. Like you might feel very secure in your job right now, so it's causing you to spend more than you would normally spend, or like not budget as you would normally budget. And I think they're just reminding you that like you should continue to still do that, because there are some things coming your way. And I think at some point very soon, you're going to take a leap of faith on something. I think you're trying to manifest something. And I think the career that you have right now is probably good in this moment. But I feel like it's going to change. And that's the Eight of Wands too. Sudden events or changes. I feel like whatever comes in until then, focus on you and your career. Yeah. Because like I'm not really getting many love cards. The only love cards I really got is the Three of Swords and the Four of Summers. And that was at the beginning. And that's something that you've already done. And the Four of Summers also is the card of being distracted. So maybe you weren't tapping into your full potential because you were so focused on your divine counterpart. And maybe that's why there's separation right now. So, you know, it's good. It's good that I wouldn't write him out. There's a chance that this might come back. But I think right now, you just have to make sure that you're balanced and that everything is stable for you. And when you're supposed to have love, it's going to come. It's always funny, like when I ask specific questions sometimes and then they give me different cards and I'm just like, that's not what I asked you. But they're like, that's what I'm going to tell you. You know, a lot of us lose faith on our counterparts, but it's honestly not even about them. Like we come together with soulmates to get pushed in a certain direction. So I'm just saying. Joshua, it's been so long. Like this past week has been really crazy. I've had a lot of meetings. I'm a stylist, so I also have a job. And then with the energy being so thick and like weird, I just not have the motivation to get on here. I barely had the motivation to complete the readings that I had booked. I just think it's because as a stylist, it's kind of a retail situation. So I was dealing with a lot of energies. And then on top of that, had like family and friends who call me on a daily basis. There's always at least one or two people. Yeah, I think the Three of Swords is in the past because it started at the beginning. Like I said, for some reason, it made me want to read from the right to the left, and usually I read from the left to the right. So that's really weird. You don't feel it anymore? Yeah. I mean, I could definitely see that being past energy. And then we got this middle energy, and then your future energy is, yeah, also I'm like celebrating your accomplishments. Yeah, success that comes from dedication and self-discipline. Just make sure that you're not overindulging. But yeah, I always have at least two people that will reach out to me on a daily basis and ask me advice on something. It could be something as small as like an outfit choice or like something as grand as like a family situation, relationship situation. So I'm always being doing with that. But when it comes down to the platform, me switching over to Twitch, I'll definitely be far more videos for sure. Okay, so let's see. See me yawning. This is my life, y'all. And then that's also a problem. Like I said, I haven't been falling asleep earlier than 4. Yesterday was the first day. I think I fell asleep at like 1 something, and I was so happy. And I didn't wake up till 11. Usually my phone's blowing up at like 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like literally, I'm lost. I'm trying to catch up, y'all. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Right, Miyoshi. I mean, I love them for trying to protect me and all, but your girl's gotta sleep. Okay, I'm getting older. I like my naps. I like my sleep. Ricky, you're so cute. No, seriously. I'm happy that you guys feel like that. I'm trying to create an atmosphere where people feel like they can come here and talk about whatever. And express their opinion. Like I had a situation where there's this tarot reader, and I'm not going to mention her name because it's like not shade or anything, but a very large tarot reader. And I was in one of her lives one morning, and she brought up something about twin flames, and I started to mention like what I believe twin flames are. And her moderator got like triggered as hell for no reason and was like, that's not what twin flames are. Like deleted my comment, muted me, and started going in on me. And I was just like, girl, it's not that serious. Oh my gosh. And then proceeded to plug her YouTube account. And like the reader, the tarot reader was just like kind of laughing at the interaction, because by the time I was unmuted, I'm like, how is this supposed to be a community where we can speak and converse about things if we're muting people because we don't like their opinion? Like, it's not like I said anything disrespectful, but you know, to each their own. You won't see that happen here. My moderator won't block you unless you're being nasty to somebody or a troll. So exactly. And you know, honestly, there's been a couple of readers who are talking about like you have to be careful what readers you're subscribing to and what readers you're listening to and taking advice from, because not all of them have good intentions. And that just made me feel like, dang, you're like one of the highest subscribed readers. And at first I was already kind of looking like, you're not feeling that authentic. And now after that, I'm like, you're really not resonating with me. So I had to unsubscribe to her. She's not going to miss me. There's like thousands upon thousands subscribed to her. So I did finish the Lady Denia video. I actually had to stop watching halfway through because it was resonating, but not fully for me. But I did enjoy the information that she gave at the beginning of the video. I think more readers need to do that because they'll touch on it. That's why today I was like, let me give some information, because they'll talk about, oh, this planet's entering this. But for people like me who are not really that well-versed on astrology, it's like, hey, okay, what does that mean though? How's that affecting me? It is about energy, Bree. Joshua Trump 2020. Oh, by the way, you guys, I'm wearing my friend's line, Bright Culture. His stuff is such good quality. He's like freaking amazing. I don't know if you can see it as well, but definitely I'm going to type in the website. If you like really cool tees and sweats, and he has some really cute like girl bodysuits and purses and stuff. I think that's the website, brightculture.co. I hope that's it. Definitely check them out. I'll have to go back and refinish it, but there's a lot of readers that have been talking about that. And it's funny, it's a lot of small readers that have been talking about that. Yes, please tell me, Ricky, please. I would love to hear it. Yeah, Bree, it's so funny. I've been unsubscribing to readers left and right. It's like, nope, you don't resonate anymore. No, I don't like the way your voice sounds. It's just like swiping left, right? It's not. I've never been on that app, but you swipe left, right, when you don't want something. And on top of that, too, they're confusing. Like, you have so many different people talking about different things, and you're like, oh, trying to fit that into and box it into your relationships. Like, Same, Bree. At first I was, and honestly, at this point, I haven't even been able to come across a negative read. Like all the readers that I've been attracted to have just all been positive. So I think maybe that's just because I'm in a far more positive headspace since I did ayahuasca last month. Oh, the starry alignment post, guys. Let me read that to you. And like I said, don't forget to sign up for Discord because then we can just chit chat on and off. Starry alignment. So for today, Mercury enters Aquarius in all-day void Virgo moon. Late last that night, Mercury moved into the sign of Aquarius. Waking up this morning, you may feel inspired to connect to new people and exchange ideas with them. An important detail last time, the mystic cross marks the ability to rise from the grave, but a parallel describes a wedding. Joshua, sometimes you make me feel like you're just this mystic person from way, way, way back. Like you're like 3,000 years old. Yeah, me and Miyoshi like the people that cuss. And then I also like the people that have interruptions, like a cat or a kid or whatever. It's always so funny to me. Anyways, you're Batman. I like Batman. Batman was rich. He had a fun life. And he did a lot of things he didn't have to do as a rich person. So I respect Batman. This morning at 8:50 a.m., the Virgo moon will trine Pluto and then go void, of course, until 11 p.m. So until 11, when the moon moves into the sign of Libra. So overall, this is very relaxed yet focused kind of day. It is advised to hold off on kickstarting completely new projects today as you might not get much momentum. In fact, it is thought that anything pursued during void of course periods yield little to no results. See, maybe that's why I haven't been wanting to get on. I mean, that makes sense. Work on mundane tasks with minimal distractions, meditate, and rest. The waning phase of the moon also calls for this approach. As the light of the moon dims, so does our energy. Allow yourself to find peace in winding down when you find those moments throughout your day. Getting organized, cleaning, or rearranging your space may help you in the days to come. When the moon in Virgo, this kind of sorting and service to self goes a long way. With Mercury now at 0 degrees of Aquarius, the same degrees of Monday's eclipse, notice if your mindset shifts. You may find yourself more open to connecting to others and learning from others' perspectives. You may find yourself seeking innovative solutions to things you or those around you have been suffering with for some time. Mercury carries essential dignity in the sign of Aquarius in night charts, especially with the first 6 degrees of the sign. Some of your most brilliant thoughts may start to come to you at night while Mercury travels through the sign until February 10th. Tonight, once the moon enters Libra, it will trine Mercury. This aspect is harmonious and will help ease any tension in the mind around relationships, the future, and the world at large. Ricky, hey, Amanda, maybe that's why you're not feeling that Three of Swords energy anymore, which is really good. What house does Aquarius fall in your chart? Oh, gosh. All of Venus. Let me pull up my chart. Does anybody have Aquarius in their chart? I'm curious. Because, my favorite sign. I'm biased. I'll admit that. So I have Aquarius in my sun, Aquarius in my Venus, Aquarius in my second house. But that's it. I have way more Capricorn. I am taking questions today, Amanda. Aquarius moon. Okay, Ricky. My birthday is Saturday, guys. I'm so excited. I'm going to brunch. And then I'm going to the aquarium. And I'm going to be a big kid and pet the stingrays because they have the coolest name, obviously. You're playing Fortnite, Bree? That's kind of cool. I've never played that game before. I heard everybody's like obsessed with it though. Okay, Amanda, you're more Aquarius than I am. They had to bury your dad 5 times? That is insane. What's up, Wonder Beauty? That's insane. Yeah, that's a lot of aqua. That's a lot of aqua. That means you're probably a slightly more hyped and crazy than I am. But I love it. And have you noticed, I don't know if you guys follow Aquarians, like that Ricky guy, he's always like dancing in his videos. Every Aquarian is just doing the most during this season, but I'm here for it. Yeah, Joshua, I'd be a little creeped out over it too. He said too much aqua. You could never have too much aqua, okay? Never too much of the air signs. Someone asked if I was taking questions earlier. Who was that? Aqua's a good color. Okay, Amanda, shoot a question at me. Okay, cool. X was an aqua? Really? That's interesting. I did not know that. That's kind of cool. Amanda's 3? Okay, so cool. Thanks, Miyoshi. Yeah, y'all, I have, did y'all just see that? Okay, anyways, I have a interview in the morning. I've been at my job for like 6 years, and I was feeling really complacent, extremely complacent. And the one thing I haven't done with styling is gotten, because I freelance too, like I freelance and work with gowns and stuff, but I have not worked with bridal and I have not worked with gowns yet. So I have an interview in the morning to transfer to another company under my company, which is under an umbrella company, Urban Incorporated. And they have a bridal line called Beholden. So wish me luck on my interview tomorrow, because I definitely need to do something new. You want to know if you're going to Cali or New York? Oh, wow, Joshua. Maybe he needs help crossing over. I'm from New York, Amanda. Originally, Rochester, New York, to be exact. Okay, cool. Those are horrible shuffles, but whatever. I think I want to do something new. I've been trying this when I've been pulling and kind of like spreading out the cards. I know a lot of people do that, and it's been cool. So I'm gonna continue to test that out. Thanks for being my guinea pig, Amanda. So I guess Wonder Beauty is possibly going to be the last person. We'll see how I feel. I said I was going to do 6, but I'm moving through them a lot quicker than I thought I was going to. You know what? I didn't even ask the question. I just started pulling. So let's stick that back in there. I think I'm going to ask about both separately. What would be the outcome if Amanda just moved to the suburb of New York? So let's see. That card came out again. Okay, well, I guess it was supposed to come out. Okay, so New York's not looking too good right now. Not good at all. Okay, so I have a question for you. Are you feeling like New York is a more safer choice, or do you really want to go to Cali? Because that would explain this last card that came out. My face is getting so oily and so gross. I've been out shopping for my birthday outfit all day, y'all. I ended up finding some really great stuff, so stay tuned. I swear I put my phone on silent. I don't know what's going on. Right, you live in, okay, I would be moving to, oh my God, that working right now, so I'm not sure if we would move to Cali. Okay, so if your heart is really set on California, I'm already starting to, oh my gosh. Hold on, guys. I don't know what's going on. Everything has like literally frozen for me, guys. So if you can still hear me, because I see the green light is on there, just give me a second. Okay, there we go. Can you guys see me better? That is so weird. Oh my gosh. Okay, are we good? We're good. Okay, perfect. So my style aesthetic is a little all over the place. Sometimes I want to be a pampered princess. Sometimes I want to be like an urban, edgy girl. I'm literally your stereotypical New Yorker. Like, it's just however I'm feeling. Thank you, Bree. Okay. So what was I saying? Amanda. So you live... What the heck? Do you guys see me? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm trying to read what you're saying, but every time I try to like do anything and move this camera, it starts like acting crazy. I don't know what's going on. Yours never disrupted, so you probably saw me looking like a crazy person. That's nice. You live in the city. Okay, what I'm trying to know is like, even though you live in New York, is your heart more set on California or is it more set on New York? You said yes. You know, we'll get to that. I'm going to save that last card because I feel like this last card is pertaining to whatever answer, wherever I'm meant to go. Ah, that's so general. Your heart's not dead set on something. Anywho, we got for New York, the Four of Springs, which is, yes, the Twin Flame card. Yes, romance, blah, blah, blah. But it's also the stability card. And it's reversed. Followed by the Ace of Swords, which is don't be deterred by challenges on the way. Also not a very good card. Then we got the Logic and Organization card, the Emperor, reversed as well. So I haven't pulled for California yet, but I'm feeling like New York, suburbs of New York might not be it. But I feel like it might not be it because you're being complacent and wanting to stay in New York. Like fearful of what could possibly happen if you move to Cali. Because what I'm getting with this last card, which is the Ace of Springs, which is Ace is always new beginnings, right? It says it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. So if your dream is to see something new, try something new, it might be to take that leap of faith and go to Cali. But we shall pull and we shall see. Sorry, you guys. My birthday, like I said, is coming up and everybody's like hitting me up to make sure Ugh. Okay. Anywho. You're back, Kiki. I was trying to read you earlier, girl. What happened? Anywho, let's pull for Callie. Let's see what's going on. What's going on? Stop it. Okay. This doesn't feel right. I'm really not feeling this spread thing. I'm just gonna shuffle, but I feel like it's Callie. Like, I normally don't even really need cards, let's just be honest, but spread's not for me, guys. Guinea pig, thanks. Why are we getting all these reversals? What's going on? Are you and your guy kind of like back and forth on what you want to do? Like, I just feel like mentally y'all are just kind of like all over the place. Like, I feel like y'all don't romantic partner you can trust. What's going on with Callie though? Should you move to Callie? I feel like you guys are real conflicted and it's making the cards go all over the place. Okay, here's my question. What's going on in your love life? Are you guys solid right now? Like, I have to make sense of all of this, like, before I even give you anything. No, just you. You're just going. Okay. Are you just going because did you have a breakup? Oh, you're just conflicted. Because I'm seeing that, like, now bear with me here. I don't want to trigger you, but I'm seeing that it might not be the best thing to move somewhere together at this time. And I don't know if that makes sense to you, but the way the cards are coming up, it's like you guys might not be stable enough in your relationship to move in. Because, you know, sometimes when people live together, especially when they go to a new place, and they're always constantly around each other, it creates a lot of conflict. I have some friends going through it right now too. So I feel like this is a soft warning. Like, you can still do what you want. You have free will. Looking to move around the summertime. Well, we did get this King of Summer. But following the King of Summer, we got the Three of Winter, which is the Three of Swords, the breakup card. And then we got the King of Springs, the King of Wands reversed, which is like financial windfall. But that's reversed. So it's almost like, and then the desire to for a more meaningful life. That came out reversed too. So I don't feel like you guys want to end the relationship. I don't think that's going to come, but I just think it's going to cause some issues in the relationship if you guys like move in together right now. But I'm going to clarify just to make sure. Yeah, seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. The need to act quickly and decisively. Do more research. So you guys need to do more research because that came out in reverse. Is this interconnected with your guys' career? I know I'm like pulling a lot of cards for you, but this is just a really confusing spread. Like, so many cards are coming up. Yeah. So, I mean, it does say follow your passion when it comes to your career, but I almost feel like this, like, you're going to want to go to Cali and he's not going to be so sure about it. Because I still feel like you should go. Even though I'm getting these cards, I still feel like you should go. I just feel like he might be the thing that holds you back from going to Cali. I don't know if you have better opportunities there. Mostly his career. Okay, that would make sense. There is a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. I just feel like you guys have different, like, conflicting mindsets about things right now. Like, when you want to go left, he wants to go right. When you want to go up, down, he wants to go down. He's in Cali right now, but he travels. Huh. Okay, let me clarify this 3 of winter and then we'll call it, because this is so much. This is so much going on right now. Okay, so we got the King of Summer clarified by the King of Autumn in this deck. King of Autumn. Like I said, it's like conflicting energies. Like you got king versus king. Like the King of Summer is a romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. And then the King of Autumn in this deck is be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way. A good person or company to work for. It's literally like you guys are competing. Like maybe it's you that wants to stay in New York. I don't know what this is, but it's going to cause some type of conflict. And heartbreak doesn't necessarily have to mean it's a breakup. It just means like someone's going to lose in this situation. Like someone's going to have to just be submissive and give in. Not both people are going to be happy regardless of if you choose to stay in New York or you choose to stay in California. Because I feel like you both want different things. So, I mean, because, yeah, we got that. I don't want to stay in New York. Okay. So how does he feel about it? Is he the one who wants to stay in New York, or does he want to go to Cali too? Because this is a lot. This is real juicy. This is a lot. Because the 3 of winter is clarified by the 6 of winter, or the 6 of swords. And usually the 6 of swords is like healing and overcoming things, positive changes, traveling, relocating, but it's reversed. And it's right under the 3 of swords. Okay. Well, I don't know if you guys are both back and forth about where you want to stay, where you want to move to, but someone's going to have to give in. So the fact that you're aware of this, maybe you can sit down and have a conversation with him, or maybe you can just be like, all right, whatever he chooses, I'm just going to go along with it, because it's looking like both of you are going to be dead set on opposite choices, and it's just going to cause some conflict. I hope that helped. I know I hope it didn't confuse you even more, because I'm over here like, what is going on? But you know what? I can pull you a cat oracle, because I haven't used this deck yet. Not for a reading or anything. So we'll see what the kitties say. Now, mind you, this is real cheeky. Real cheeky. So like, if you're not a cat person, you might not understand, because I didn't understand either. It's almost like something. I don't even know if this is the right time for you guys to be moving like that. That's what that's what I was getting. Because when I asked about New York, the cards were coming out pretty reversed, like lack of stability and things like that. So I'm just like, is this just not the right time? Because right now, relationship-wise, it could kind of throw a monkey wrench in it. So that's the only thing I'm more of like, but it might be safer to like stay in New York just in case that does happen. So you still have access. You both will have access to get to your family and blow off some steam if need be. I just know as a couple, like moving to a new place where neither of you guys really have friends, or one has friends versus the other, it can cause some problems. Okay. All right, guys, I'm just going to pull an oracle card because this was a very intense situation I'm trying to understand, and I just want to make sure I can leave her with some advice, because I feel like I might have confused her more. I don't know. Oh, so 3 cards going to come out, and 2 of them are black cats. I've been having a lot of dreams about black cats still, y'all. It's insane. Anywho, we have Trim the kitty. Fortune and endless supply of fish favors the brave. So there has to be a leap of faith taken there somewhere. Maybe we got the King of Summer because it just means like trusting your partner that he'll make the right decision and that you should just sit back and let it be made and choose your battles wisely, if that makes sense. Then we got the cat Sith. I think I'm saying that right. Anywho, staying close to home carries no risk. Okay, I'm not making this up. Like, I'm not making it up at all. It legitimately says staying close to home carries no risk. And then for Larry, it says play the long game in politics and in life. Literally, that means to me, like, choose your battles wisely. I just said that. So, yeah. I should have just pulled these cards earlier. This might have just saved us all of that trouble. I hope that helped, Amanda. Oh, you guys, my incense went out. I need one more. Hold on. No problem. Be salty. I'm not gonna lie. When I went to visit LA this fall for my friend's wedding, I just don't remember not liking it that much. Like I didn't enjoy myself until I was like it's about a 2-hour drive, but with traffic, like 3-hour drive outside the city. My uncle, he lives in Santa Maria and like about 30 minutes from Pismo Beach. So like Santa Barbara, Santa Maria, Pismo Beach, I loved that area, but like everything closes at 6 and opens at 11. I don't even know how people survive. Like nobody works. I'm just really confused. And then they go to vineyards and wineries every goddamn weekend. Like I could not hang with his wife's family at all. They were lit. But yeah, the energy is just different there. Like LA, I would avoid LA with like the plague. If you're a very sensitive person to energy, like that's just not the place to be at. Who's next, Miyoshi? You guys don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I think next week I might do a thing of, I'm probably gonna make a short video so people see that. That I'm gonna pick comments. So Earth Angel, are you still here? Moving is a tough decision because you're just getting out of your comfort zone. Like I've lived in the same apartment for 6 years, the same apartment complex for 8. Sophia, the list is already full for the night, but if I still feeling like I have some energy to do it, I'll definitely consider answering your question for you. So I'll just have Miyoshi put you on the possible list if you're down and just hang out with us and wait and see. Okay. We'll pull some angel stuff from that. How'd that happen? My wildest witchery dreams. I mean, I told you guys about the cat dream. But I think the weirdest dream I had is okay, I don't know if you guys ever seen war films, but my back was like against a mountain, and then there was like a whole bunch of rocks and boulders in between, but like far in the distance, it was like green lights coming my way, like almost like we were fighting, like I was in the middle of a battlefield. And from the other side, green lights were coming, which obviously is associated with your heart chakra, right? It's also associated with deception and witchcraft, right? So this person came out of the mountain. There was like a cave part that came out of the mountain. They're like, come this way. And my divine counterpart was with me. So like we go in the mountain, and all of a sudden we see all these like humans, like everybody just kind of looking, working in there. But then we see giant mouse people that are like leading us through it, right? And they finally take us to this area in the cave mountain thing that was like a river with a gondola on it. And I got in the gondola, and behind me was one of my friends who's a shaman who a lot of times does clearings on me and protective spells when people are coming at me with their bad juju. And then there was 3 rows, and then there was somebody else, and I really think it was one of my good friends, but I just can't remember. And then I was sitting in the middle row with my divine counterpart between me and a good friend, Manny, actually. And then in the front of the boat was this other spiritual person I had recently met, and they were like guiding it. And eventually it led out of the cave, and we were kind of in this beautiful like fairy forest. So weird. Got out of the boat, started walking, and see this like abandoned building. And behind the building was a fence, and then there was like a city behind it. So it's almost like you could get into the city by going through the building, but the building was abandoned, and there was like windows and doors boarded up. And then I woke up. So I did a lot of research on what that dream meant, and it made sense. It definitely made sense. I honestly couldn't remember what it meant, but it was just so weird. It was very intricate, like extremely intricate. Okay, Earth Angel, I saw your question. Sorry, guys, I got distracted. I love to answer questions. I talk a lot, obviously. That's why I had to cut down the list of reads today, because I can't be up super late tonight. Okay, so Earth Angel, I think you might be able to work somewhere better. And the only reason I say this, we got the King of Earth, which is like, you know, very stable. The King of Pentacles, very abundant, very successful. In this card, they classify him as having the Midas touch. So confidently accept opportunities that you are offered. And then it's followed by the 2 of Fire. So that's the 2 of Wands. In a lot of decks, I read that as the manifestation card. I'm saying a lot. Anyways, the 2 of Fire in this deck, specifically, they say new contracts, new partnerships, and continue to move forward. So that's why I'm kind of getting the feeling that maybe there might be better opportunities for you. But then we hit a roadblock, the 8 of Air, which is any 8 card can either mean like passion, but this is the 8 of Swords. So this is like feeling trapped. You know, it's depicted a lot of times. Here it's like with these horses, this horse, unicorn trying to run away from the other unicorns. But a lot of times it's depicted as somebody with a blindfold who's lightly bounded, with swords surrounding them that they can easily get out of the bind. They can easily take the blindfold off and walk through the swords. So it's like you're having mental conflict of this, obviously, because you just asked a question about it. So I can understand, but that is causing you the block of unity. So unity, in this deck, specifically, the card says traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. And that's reversed. Hi, Anna. So I'm thinking that getting this job back, I don't think that you thoroughly enjoyed it the first time you had it. I feel like at some point you felt conflicted. So with that being said, I feel like you jumping back into that job just might put you back in that same energy. I don't know why you're no longer in it, but I think that's like the spirit saying you're going backwards. So I don't know. Yeah, you don't like it? Yeah, see, exactly. So spirit's like, nah, it's not for you. You didn't enjoy yourself the first time. You're not going to enjoy yourself the second time. We have bigger plans for you. Instead of being afraid of it, take a leap of faith and try something different. That was pretty short and simple. Like, that was really sweet. I'm going to pull a cat oracle for you because obviously I'm just really excited that I have this. But I don't think we need to pull many more cards because it's basically telling you, yeah, keep it moving, sister. all the advice cards. Can we just get one, Spirit? Just one or two. I might take two. Oh, two came out. Okay, so you got the pet rights activist, and you got Peter. Peter looks pretty snazzy, looking like Carlton with the mustache. Anywho, pet rights activist says, no, he doesn't find a message that made me upset. Do you think he'll reach out? Anna, I will definitely, if I still have time and energy, I'll definitely answer your question. Miyoshi, if you want to put her on the wait list as well, that would be great. Okay, so the pet rights activist cards, when dealing with work, says, choose your battles wisely, then fight with all your claws. That's pretty self-explanatory. So I think that's just reiterating the fact of this, choose your battles. And your battle is not to get back into the situation and have to deal with the coworkers and the boss that you were dealing with originally. And then Peter says, if you are bold, a googly, don't get caught on the back foot. Okay, seriously, if anybody knows anything about cats, let me know. My friend had to like describe so many things. So I'm going to have to Google this because my friend's obviously not here. What the hell is bold, a googly? Don't get caught on the back foot. What? Okay. Bold, a googly. This is so funny. To present someone with a question, situation, a piece of information that is surprising or unexpected. So if you get some unexpected news, don't get caught on the back foot, which I'm assuming don't get caught lacking. So don't let a curveball throw you off, essentially. Why do they have to make these so confusing? Why can't just short, simple, and sweet? Like, why do I got to know about cats? Why do I got to know about cricket? This is literally in reference to the game cricket, not even cats. Anywho, I hope that helped, Earth Angel. Did this freeze? I'm not seeing. Okay, I'm seeing you guys writing now. Okay, makes sense. Might be an idea. I don't know, Joshua. I feel like it's just, I mean, personally, me, I just think it's the death of a mindset. I think people are just going to shift. I feel like the Lumerians, I definitely believe in Atlantis and the Lumerians. I feel like they're going to come out and shake shit up. Do I share a past life? Sorry, y'all. I know I'm yawning all in your face. Okay. This guy doing this is awesome. Okay. Let's see. King of Earth. My bar is just so high. It's really hard to shuffle on here because I'm not the world's greatest shuffler. I never really played cards. So that was terrible, but it still got the job done. We are entering the times of spiritual warfare. Trust me, I know. I know. It's not what I wanted to pull. Anyway, I need to know. I don't know if you guys shared a past life. I'm not getting that so far. Yeah, I'm not getting that you guys shared the past life, but that doesn't mean that you guys aren't soulmates. I'm sorry, Wonder Beauty. It's been such a long day. I told my me and my friends, we go thrifting every now and then, and they've just been dying to do it, and I've been putting it off because I've been so busy. So we went today, and I found some really great things. So, but yeah, I'm not seeing. Okay, maybe. Memories from your history or childhood. I mean, that could Six of Waters could mean a past life, but like I'm not even getting any of that. I feel I'm reading this so much different. Like you get the release card right next to the Six of Waters. So it's like there's something you need to release. I don't know if you guys like if something happened in the past between you guys that made you be so like into this relationship, but it literally is like release memories from the past, like romanticizing the past. And I don't know if you're in communication with this person, but the Lovers came in reverse, the Five of Earth came in reverse, which Lovers in reverse is never a good thing to me when it comes to like relationships. The Five of Earth in reverse is good. Then we got the Ten of Earth, which is a very happy family life. And the Ace of Earth, then flow of abundance. I'm confused. Okay. All right. I'm going to have to pull some more cards for you. No, it makes sense. It definitely makes sense. Yeah, the card Ace of Wands, which is like an exciting new opportunity, that came in reverse. I'm not seeing soulmate or past life situation. But like Miyoshi said, this very well could be a catalyst. Very well could be. I mean, what I'm really like focused on is release, the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, which is probably coming from this situation, and then time to move on. Like the card legitimately says that. Romanticizing the past, like those time to move on and romanticizing the past is like really sticking out to me right now. And every other card around it came out in reverse. So I think this is a catalyst, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. You have two choices. You can request that they send in a soulmate, and they will. But the only issue with that is you might not be ready for a soulmate. And maybe that's why your soulmate hasn't come yet. So I would suggest doing some spiritual work first, like really working on yourself, self-care, and then requesting and calling a soulmate in so that you won't have the tumultuous situation that most of us do when we meet our soulmates. So yeah. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you and see what it says. Yeah, girl, you do not want a soulmate when you are not ready. It's not fun. And I'm sure a couple of people in this chat can attest to that. Oh, all the advice. Not this many cards. We just need 2 cards. We'll take this over here. I love this cat. I wish there was really a cat like that. Actually, I kind of saw a cat like that. Its face was half white, which was pretty cool. I was looking at cats today, cat adoptions. I'm like so gung-ho on getting these cats. And now I have to get 2 because I can't just use Salem and not use Binks. So I'm going to get a Salem and a Binks. We get the hairless kitty. So what they say is beauty is in the eye of the breeder. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. And some cats are born bald, some achieve it. Others have baldness thrust upon them. So honestly, what I get from that, that's so funny. Some cats born bald, are born bald, some achieve it, others have baldness thrust upon them. I feel like that's basically saying some cats are born with a divine counterpart, some achieve a divine counterpart, others have them thrusted upon them. I don't know why I'm getting that from it, but I am. Anyways, from the, I didn't even show you. Sure, kitties. It's so hard with the light. Oh, that's much better. Let's do that again. The other card says, always think outside the box, but not the litter box, obviously. Only two things are infinite, the universe and the superiority of cats. Things are always black and white. Sometimes they are ginger. That is the worst card for a hairstylist, probably is. I don't know if these oracle cards helped you. They've been very confusing to me, but maybe you got something from that. Okay. What's next? What is next? Who's next? Kiki, are you here? Are you still in here, gal? You're welcome, Wonder Beauty. Or Charlene, I believe that's your name. Let me make sure I didn't mess it up. Joshua, I definitely believe in all that. My same friend who's into astrology, she can do palm readings. She's really good with faceology. All that stuff is real. And she was able to tell that a friend of mine had mental issues, depression, like all these things. So, and she knew nothing about the girl, just based off of her eyes. Insane. Kiki's gone. Okay, well, who's next up on the wait list? Sophia, you still here? Ah, okay. What's your question, love? Will you get comped soon? That's my dog's name. Manico Popico. And that's also my friend's fiance's name. So that's pretty interesting too. Let me use this deck because there's one card that I always look for when people ask about conversation questions. Oh, it's not his full name. What is going on? The Empress card? No, that's not. That's not the Empress. I lied. That's a 7 of Cups. My bad. Hi, Queen Bean. I mean, not bad cards to get at all. What does this look like to you? That looks like communication to me. It's an announcement. So it can mean there's going to be something you find out without communication, or it can mean actual communication, followed by the Jack of Swords, the Page of Swords, which is the page. If you know anything about that, it's bringing something. Oh, wait, is this the page? I think this is the page in this. I got to double check. Let me not even. Let me make sure it's the page, because this deck, there's only 50 something cards, so they mix in a lot of things. Let's see. Oh, they don't have pages. They just has knights. So it's a knight. It's the knight. I mean, but the knight will come in with something. And this is the Knight of Swords. So swords is communication, truth, So, I mean, it's looking pretty good. And then we got the Three of Cups, which is celebration. I want to say yes, but I'm just going to pull 2 more cards just to make sure. Just 2 more cards, Spirit. 2 more. And so this is the 4 of Pentacles. And in this deck, it's usually, in general, the 4 of Pentacles is like holding on too tight to something, guarding something, being defensive, but it's reversed. And that it came out under the 10 of Spades, which is the 10 of Swords, which in this deck means an announcement. So a kitten with really don't like my cat. I want to give him away. Oh no. I hope I don't have that issue. And then under the Knight of Swords is the King of Cups. So maybe he's coming in with a truth and clarification about what went wrong and a love offer. I might as well just clarify this last card too. 2 cards. 1 more card. So the Queen of Wands. And let me just double check what that means in this deck, because it also means something. I'm still learning this deck, guys. It's really hard to like remember the differences between actual tarot and this. Sometimes it's the same, sometimes it's different. A lot of times, like some of the cards, the major arcanas are mixed in with regular suits. So give me some time. I'm gonna learn this deck a little bit better. Okay, so that's good. Confidence and strength. And I mean, obviously, just looking at it, you can see the tiger on there, which the tiger and the lion obviously represent strength. So, peas on your clothes. Oh my God. I keep hearing that cats are little shits when they're younger, and I plan on getting kittens. So, I wish a cat would pee on my clothes. I'm probably going to lock my bedroom door. Like, I'm probably going to have a no bedroom door and then no kitchen counter, like no kitchen rule. My cats are maybe I need to get like those little doggy gates for them. I don't know. But they are not going to be in my kitchen walking all over the counters. No, ma'am. And not going to be peeing on my clothes either. So that's what we got so far for you. So that's looking pretty good, Sophia. Yeah, they're all annoying, honestly. But at the same time, too, we're probably equally as annoying to them as they are to us. I know I trigger my divine counterpart. I know he hates it when I say certain things or speak on certain things. But I just can't help it. Like, I'm just very, as an air sign, both Aqua, Sun, and Gemini Moon, I just have to speak on things. Like, I can't hold it in. I'm not an earth sign. I can't be quiet about things. And I'm not a water sign. I can't, like, hide how I'm feeling because I'm so emotional. You're a Gemini? Yeah, see, we got to talk. Removes layers of flesh if you stop scratching her. Oh my God, you guys are giving me cat horror stories right now. You're making me rethink my decision. Kiki, girl, you keep leaving. I called for you again. And Aqua Moon, oh my God, we're the reverse. 6 real, we're the reverse. I didn't see you ask about Anna and Queen. Let's see. So I'm going to pull this Oracle card. And then we got Anna. You said Anna and Queen. I'm going to do Kiki next. And then I guess I can just do Anna and Queen. And then that's it. Like, that's a wrap for tonight. So not even a wait list, Miyoshi. So in relationships, it's better the devil you know than the cat you don't. Okay. You just need to see this cat, first of all. He's like a drunk. He's a little shit knocking over things. Basically, it's like, you're welcome, queen. It's basically like, you know, your divine counterpart's a hot mess, but like, you wouldn't want it other way. Like, it couldn't be any other way. This person is supposed to help you be the person that you're supposed to be. Yeah. It's good that you see. I also take this as it's good that you see the darkness in him now. Like, you're aware of the flaws. So, and I don't want to lead you astray, but like you're accepting and understanding. You might not always like his actions, but you understand where they come from because unconditional love, right? So better the devil you know than the cat you don't. I don't know. That's just what I get from it. I'm going to have to look up that saying and be like, where did that come from? Because I hope that helps, Sophia. I really would love to see what happens with that. Also, Miyoshi, drop that group chat link one more time because obviously there's new people in here. I created this group chat off of this app called Discord. It was literally better than GroupMe or any of those other things. And it's basically just for us to like continue chatting even after the live. And it's not a thing of you have to be in the chat all the time. You can go in there when you want to talk about something, and whoever's in there, whoever puts it alerts can like talk back. I just think it's great to have community. And I feel like that's what YouTube Live does a lot. So yes, group chat. Okay, so who is next, Miyoshi? Kiki. Kiki, are you still here? Kiki, Anna, then Queen. Okay, cool. Kiki, did you leave again? Oh, you're here. Okay. What's your question, love? Yeah, see, I don't have time for that. My cat's gonna know better because I don't like animals in kitchens. And I saw this video on IG the other day where this cat was just like got scared by a toaster, and half of the people in the comments were like, "Oh my God, this is so cute, haha," and the other half were like me, like, "This is so disgusting. This is why I don't eat at everybody's house." Kiki, what's your question, love? I believe that Discord does allow pics. I think that's why my social media manager chose it for me. He was just like, "This is the best." And it's like, it's technically a gamer chat situation. Like, it's an app for gamers to go on there and chat, but I'm pretty sure gamers like to send photos of things. So I'm almost positive. Actually, let me look right now. Yep, you can definitely send photos. Messages and love. I love when people just want spirit to just tell them something general. Always. I'm like really feeling these two decks today. It's so funny because these are my oldest decks that I have at this point, the fairy deck and the angel deck. But like when I'm on live, I always gravitate towards them. But when I do readings, I always kind of stay away from them. It's funny. You came back from out of town and poop was everywhere. I thought cats weren't even into that. Like, I thought cats were one of those things that don't like their shit everywhere. But you know what? My dog did that to me before. He, whenever he would come and visit, because obviously I left him home when I left for college, but whenever he would come and visit at my house, if he'd get mad at me, one time, me and my grandfather, because the whole family went to Dillard's like January 1st sale, and we came back like 6 hours later, and I was like, "I smell shit in here, Dad. What do you smell?" He's like, "I smell it too, but we could not find it." I at the time, didn't really sleep in my room. I would always fall asleep on my couch. So the next day I flipped over my covers to like make my bed, and there was a shit, like he had buried it under my pillow. He's such a little asshole. Yeah, Kiki, your question is showing. Yeah, my dog just is petty. Like, if you leave him for too long, because he has anxiety, separation anxiety, he just gets really mad, especially with my grandmother. Ever since I went away to college, he was like super attached to her. So, yeah, I love my dog. He has crystal eyes now. He went blind about 2 years ago from cataracts and a detached retina. But I think he's like the perfect dog for me because now his eyes are crystals. And as y'all know, I love my crystals. You see them like all on my decks. Harry Potter. Wait, stop. There's Harry Potter astronomy. Don't tell me that. You know what? I think you did mention it. And no, I didn't check. And let me write it down so I don't forget. Harry Potter astronomy. I keep bringing out my notepad because I channel really good with automatic writing, but I always forget. Like, I always forget. I might do that next time instead of tarot. We'll see. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. We're getting mirroring again. That's pretty interesting. I don't think I've ever had that happen until today. You got to let me know if this is past or I can do a vid on crystals. I'm considering. This is a really cool thing about Twitch. I'm just gonna let you guys know about it. Some more insight. I can actually, during my lives, play pre-recorded video. So I can do like little 5-minute segments and like pop them on my live, which is gonna be super insane. So I wanted to do more info on crystals. I wanted to do tarot deck unboxing, because I just think like we always ask readers like, what deck are you using and what crystals are that and what's this, what's that. So I can, during my live, while I have like a little downtime, like getting things together, I can pop on a video for you guys to enjoy. So there's gonna be so much. You guys just wait on it. It's gonna be so much fun. And I also, if you want, in the comments, if you ever come up with any ideas of content you would love to see, just write it in the comments, because I'm down to take any creative ideas, especially things that you guys want more information about. So, yes, kitties. Okay, so for you in love, ma'am, looks like we got the Page of Air, which is the Page of Swords reversed, the Four of Air, which is take time to rest, take a vacation, the Ace of Water. So good. Knight of Water. So it's like going from one thing to that. Did you just end up, are you done dealing with somebody, or did you have a situation in love that just didn't pan out the way you wanted to? Because that would make sense for the Page of Air. You didn't get, you didn't get the truth. You didn't get an offer, a solidified offer. And it's actually clarified with the Five of Water, which is things not turning out the way you want to. Not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. We all know that's like love, tumultuous stuff in love. So I'm starting to feel like this is past energy, which is good. I love when they let me know like what energy we're in. I think these 4 middle cards are current energy. The Four of Air, which is, we all know that's like taking time for yourself, resting. It's another self-care card. So I feel like that's what you're doing right now. You've been really focusing on self. You've been looking for answers, which I'm assuming looking for answers in love. That's why you're here asking me this question. And you've just really been taking a lot of time to yourself. I mean, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. It's mirrored though by the Four of Waters. So we got two fours. I don't know if you've been seeing fours a lot lately, but that might be more confirmation for you. But we got the Four of Water, which is missing an opportunity, discontentment, but it's reversed. So in some decks, it means worse in reverse than it actually is. It's like a stagnation, avoiding leaving discontent situations. But here I'm getting like you're getting over that situation, not feeling content. Like that you're getting out of that energy with this Four of air energy by taking time to yourself and resting. Then we got the Ace of Water, which is a great card in love. Kimchi, take your cat to one of those adoption places, or like, because I feel like they help you with services there when you need help. I don't know if somebody else mentioned, I think somebody else mentioned that, but like they should be able to help you. Sometimes they want to make sure that you're not just throwing your cat to the wayside, because it's way worse to have a whole bunch of stray cats. So like if you're struggling with finding food and things like that, a lot of times those places will help you out. I don't know how I know that, but apparently I know that. So Ace of Water, Kiki, falling in love or a resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, and enhanced intuition. So I really think that's falling in love. That's what you want. So it's coming. And it's clarified by the Three of Wands, which is building. Waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for your love to come in, right? And then we have the Knight of Water, which is falling in love, wedding proposals, offer in love. Yes, it is good. But I will say it's clarified by the Seven of Earth, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And the Seven of Pentacles is usually the card of seeds well planted, which to me is like manifestation. I feel like you aren't fully like, what's the word I'm looking for? You're trying to focus, you're trying to focus on yourself, but I think you're a little too distracted with love. Like you're too distracted about finding love and having love come your way. I think if you continue to be focused on yourself and know that when the right person is supposed to come, they will, this card will not be in reverse. I feel like it'll be upright. But I think right now you're blocking yourself from manifesting this because you're so focused on it. It's like a Four of Pentacles energy, which I'm surprised that card didn't come out, but I'm sure if I continue to shuffle, it will. You're like holding on to this idea too tight. So just let it go. Like Miyoshi said, let it go and let it flow. And they will come to you when they're supposed to. And I'm going to pull the kitty oracle for you too, because that's what I've been doing. And I feel like everybody deserves one. I know people from earlier didn't get one. I'm sorry, guys. Next time. Promise. Ricky, I'll pull one for you before the end of the night's over if I haven't already. I don't know why. I have to Google this because it came out again. Oh, no problem. No problem, Kimchi. You're so sweet. If you, for the people just now joining, I know people are like coming in, but if you would like the link to the group chat that you can continue to be in once my lives are over, you'll have 24/7 access. So sometimes I'll pop in there and ask questions, which I might honestly just do some automatic writing in there for some people, automatic writing readings, because those are really my favorite. I'm really good when it comes to like texting and all of that jazz, getting messages clearly to come through. So definitely sign up, join it. I'm going to Google this message because it came up twice and I still don't fully understand it. Better the devil you know than the cat. Well, obviously, it's probably not. Okay. So the real saying is, better the devil you know than the devil you don't. It means, used to say that it is better to deal with a difficult person or situation one knows than with a new person or situation that can be worse. So I think Sophia, I pulled that card for you earlier. Hope that makes better sense to you now. So I feel like what they're saying is you're dealing with your difficult self rather than someone new or a situation that's unknown. Thanks, Kimchi. Don't forget to put on your notifications so next time I go live, you can hop in here, you know. And then we also had the beer bomb cat. Oh, I didn't show you the other one because I'm sure you didn't see it earlier. But yeah. Anywho, the beer bomb cat says, to thine own self be true. To everyone else, don't bother. Yeah. So basically be yourself. Start focusing on self-care. Create your own boundaries. Don't care about other people's opinions and what box they try to fit you in. I mean, yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. We got a lot of self-care, self-love situations going on. And then you're going to bring in your soulmate. Yay. That's so good, Brie. I feel the same way. I feel the absolute same way. Like it already kind of took a lot to rock me. But when it came to love, it was like very easy to rock me. Because I had a lot of abandonment and rejection issues that I'd been working on that came from like childhood. But now I don't give a flying fuck. And I say that proudly. So yay me. Yay you. Who's next, Miyoshi? No problem, Kiki. Anna, my love, my darling, all the way from the DR. What would you like to know, sweetheart? I'm sure, actually, my friend he's in the DR right now. He got there like yesterday and he was already lit. I don't know if his like family's from there or whatever, but they have a chef and everything. I'm like, I should have bought a ticket. I want to come. I'm going to have to come. Seriously. I'm going to have to make that plan for 2019. Do I think he will reach out? Okay. Will he reach out? Let's go back to the fairy deck because I guess that's all I'm feeling today. I know I tell you guys this all the time, but like, I get so hungry from these lives. My stomach is already like growling. I'm going to a party too. My birthday twin is having a party tomorrow. And then he's coming to my brunch on our actual birthday on Saturday. It's funny, my social media manager also has the same birthday. So it'll be 3 of us what's the word? Tripleting. I hope you have fun at your party. I will, Anna. I will definitely let you know. I don't know what I'm eating for brunch. My friend's actually the chef at this restaurant, and his menu changes weekly. So we shall see. The only thing is I messaged him and I was like, you definitely need to put sweet potato cheesecake on the menu because that's what I want. I don't like those. Those don't make sense to me. Spirit. I don't know why I had to do that so much. Oh, maybe because I'm using the wrong deck. That's why. It's like that didn't feel right. This is the deck I like to use for conversation. Sorry about that. Yes, sweet potato cheesecake. I usually get sweet potato cake because I don't eat cake. I don't like the texture. I'm weird. But sweet potato cake I love because it has like marbled in it sweet potato pie filling. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Your mom used to make sweet potato cheesecake? Ooh, Miyoshi. You're going to have to link me with your mother. Sweet potato, anything, dessert-wise, I'm eating it, okay? It's also funny, I don't like yam. Like, I don't like yams, like, on Thanksgiving and stuff. I hate yams, and I hate sweet potato, like, mush. But sweet potato cake and sweet potato cheesecake, psh. I used to get in trouble as a kid. I would, one holiday, I actually stole an entire sweet potato pie. They made, like, 6. Stole an entire one, and they found me in the living room behind a plant eating the entire damn pie. I've always been greedy. Like, seriously. Sweet potato cake is so good. It's literally like the only, that and then cake with strawberry chunks in it. You can't imagine sweet potato dessert. Oh my God, Queen Bean, you gotta try it. No disrespect if you like pumpkin, but pumpkin is like the bland version of sweet potato pie. Like pumpkin pie, pumpkin anything is the bland version. So something he was wanting didn't come in. Like it didn't happen. He was wanting something and it didn't happen. I think it has nothing to do with your, well, it might have to do with your argument. It might be why he was so sensitive and why you guys even had the argument. I think it caught you off guard and you're like, why are you so upset? Why are you so triggered right now? Why are you so defensive right now? Oh, I don't eat chocolate, Queen Bee. I'm not a chocolate eater. Don't judge me, y'all. I don't like cake or chocolate. I'm just not a big, like, super sweets fan. I like sour candy and fruity candy and all that. But yeah, and I'm seeing that there's something going on in his life right now that's causing him to be very reactory. Like he's stressed, okay? Not stressed, stressed about something. But it didn't turn out how you wanted. That's not the real issue. That's just the front. You're the easiest thing that he can just kind of like, A, take it out on, and B, make the problem when you're not actually the problem. So I wouldn't even care about that at all. Miyoshi, yes. I don't know if you know what it is. I feel like it has to do with business though, because it's the 3 of Pentacles and it's reversed. So I don't know. But let me see, because like I said, y'all, I'm still learning this particular deck and the reading. The meanings are a little off from actual tarot. See, that's why I haven't gotten to the Norman decks and all that, because it's like I'm still wrapping my head around the millions of things that tarot represents. So how can I like throw something else in the mix? Successful collaboration, craftsmanship, admiration. So it's reversed right now. There's something bothering him. I think financially something's bothering him. You said he spent so much money. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that might be it. Debt could definitely stress somebody out. We got the Fool card. So he's conflicted. He's wanting to make things work. And I think you definitely touched on that, saying that he wanted to fix things, but he felt like he couldn't. But he felt like he couldn't because there is something difficult going on right now. This is the 5 of Swords. This is conflict. In this deck, it means like a difficult opponent. And debt collectors are definitely a difficult opponent. So that might be what he's stressed out about. And then we got the King of Pentacles. It's a lot of money. A lot of conflict over money. I see a lot of money going on over here, okay? But he wants to take a leap of faith. I'm going to pull 2 more cards just to get some more clarifying. It says the link's invalid. Okay, let me try to generate another one. And Miyoshi, I'm going to text it to you. Because sometimes the link, every time I get in there, it's like, hold on. How do I copy the link? Sorry, y'all. I hate like texting on my phone in the camera. Okay, I just sent you another link, Miyoshi. This link should work, guys. Okay. So yeah, we got the Eight of Pentacles reversed, which is usually like really working hard on something. He's just like, clearly not. And then we got the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So money is just real funny right now. It has nothing to do with you. He's just really stressed out. I know you said he planned on coming to you. Maybe like that's an issue too. Maybe he can't afford the trip at this moment right now. I don't know. I just know he's really stressed out about money. So all that other extra bull he's telling you, oh, I try to fix things. And blah, blah. No, he's trying to fix things when it comes to money. And it's creating a situation where he's taking it out on the next thing that's really important in his life. And that just happens to be your connection. No, the argument was about you, but he was reactory because of the money situation. He's a very on the defense. He's very agitated and he's very stressed out. So he's just taking it out on anything else that's going on in his life. Yeah, he's taking it out on you. I wouldn't be stressed about it. I think he's going to come to his senses when he calms down about this and then come back to you and have a conversation. Girl, there are some people who haven't heard from their divine counterpart since like 3 years ago. I'm gonna tell you, he just gotta digest. He just gotta digest the situation he got going on. He gotta figure it out. Has nothing to do with you. You're fine. Yeah, girl, 3 years. I know some readers that talk about they haven't talked to their twin in like 20 years. I'm like, God damn. Yay. Oh, I got the alerts. Thanks for joining, guys. So yeah, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, and then we'll move on to Queen, and then that'll be my last reading for the night. Yeah, Joshua, you got to click the link. I don't even know. Is he back in here? This is weird. So we got the staying close to home carries no risk. I don't know if that's for you or for him. I don't, that's really weird. But we also got this kitty. And in relationships, it says, raise your paw to love and friendships. So I'm starting to feel like these are for him, which is weird because I pulled for you. Maybe you guys are more connected. Maybe you guys are twins. And then when it comes to self, transform yourselves regularly. Don't lose your soul. Also, beckon good fortune into your life. So if you want to, you miss him already. I feel that. I understand. I just say be lighthearted. Even if you reach out to him, be like, I'm here for you if you need me. Sorry, y'all. I ate fries today and have acid reflux, and the grease always like makes me get weird. That's so weird. TMI. But yeah, if you see me doing this, that's why. But yeah, I think he just got a lot going on. He's just stressed. Don't take it personal. You'll hear from him. If not tomorrow, I wouldn't be surprised. Queen. You won't reach out. He'll have to reach out. I think he knows, but he knows at this point. I'll just pull one more card. Is she gonna get contact soon? The Four of Wands. So I'll take that as yes. You want to know what's coming in love for you? Okay. You said he better. No problem, Anna. Anytime, love. Don't forget to sign up for the chat if you haven't already. This deck is the Angel. Hold on. Let me get the exact name for you. But it's by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. The Angel Tarot cards. You'll notice a lot because Doreen Virtue is just so popular. You'll notice a lot of readers use this deck and a lot of readers use her fairy deck, which I also have. I always know readings for me when I see somebody pull that out. Or a reader recently pulled out the Illuminated Tarot, this deck, and I was like, oh, snaps, because like nobody really uses that one. You like what deck? The Angel deck or the Fairy deck? Miyoshi, I can pull some cards for you when we get off of here later. Angel? Okay, perfect. So I feel like that's a clear message. I mean, I'm going to pull some more cards, but it says abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. So make long-term plans. So have patience at this time. That's definitely what's ringing out to me for sure. But it's the Three of Wands, the Three of Fire in this deck. I'll show you the card. Since you like this deck, it's a good card. It's an abundance card. I know, but like I can pull some cards, girl. I ain't that serious. I ain't that serious because it's like what? 11:03? Yeah, I'm going to bed at like 12:30. So things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation. Taking a trip. So you might meet somebody on a trip. Are you going on a trip soon? Thanks, Bree. No, maybe you should. I don't know. But things are looking up, so that's definitely a message in itself as well. I'm trying to get some love cards, though. Can we get some more cards? I'll show you this one, too. It kind of reminds me of the dream I had on the gondola going into the fairy forest. It's kind of funny. I never noticed that until just now. Ten of Air, the end of a difficult situation, embrace the change. So the Ten of Swords. I don't know if you've had not so good luck in love, but that's ending. I feel like they're giving me every card but love. I want some sooner. Oh, yay! That's what that... Ooh, I'm going to have to check that once we get off here. I just want... Why are we getting all these cards, girl? What you got going on in your life? What do you got going on in your life? The Magician. So you're definitely manifesting this. It came under the Three of Wands, which is the Builder card, which is another card that I kind of look at as manifestation. Six of Earth. So gifts of money or time or effort, new career opportunities, and receiving a loan or paying off. But I looked at this as the reciprocal card. So whatever relationship that you do have will be very reciprocal. It will be equal give and take. So that's good. They keep trying to make me pull like a million freaking cards for you. You clearly have been thinking about this. Seeds well planted. I mean, I'm not seeing any love cards yet, but I'm seeing a lot of manifestation cards. So it means you're definitely on the right track. You're definitely manifesting what you want. So I would say at this time, because right now is a good manifestation time, there's no retrogrades, like things are happening very quickly. Be very clear on what you want and what type of person you want to come into your life and continue to manifest that. Maybe the universe is just waiting to see what soulmate they're going to pick based off of what you're looking for. Exactly, Bree. The Emperor. So someone's coming, someone who's going to be very structured and logical. Very organized and logical. And very strong in self. So that's a good thing. Can we get one more card? King of Air. I mean, this whoever's coming is definitely somebody who is in king energy, emperor energy, someone who is very stabilized in who they are. Yes, a lot of air. We have 3 air cards. 3 air cards, 2 earth cards, 2 major arcanas, and then 1 fire card. But we got a lot of air. So maybe they're going to be an air sign, which we the best. No bias, all bias. I'm not seeing any love cards though yet. So I'm like, really, like, what's going on? Y'all are giving me a description of this person. Y'all are giving me the manifestation, the steps to get to this person. But what about the love? Exactly. I'm like, there's no water? What's going on? Yeah, we got another earth card. I'm like, so I think it really all is going to, oh, here we go. So the 7 of air came out. Plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. So right now it's just not the time for love. Maybe that's why we're not getting any water cards, but we got 1 water card out. And I think it kind of touches on what I spoke to you earlier about being very clear about what you want, because it says a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. The 7 of cups also means, as we all know, a lot of options. So exactly. Say hey to your moderator. Yo, Miyoshi's awesome. Y'all, I love her. So, anywho, it looks like you have a lot of options. So maybe the universe is saying they have a lot of options for you. And you just got to manifest and be clear on what type of person you want. But at the least, they're going to be somebody who's very stable in who they are as a person. So that's good. You just got to figure out what other pieces you want to be a part of them. I'm going to get an oracle card for you. Play the long game in politics and in life. I think we're getting a lot of like, make long-term plans, play the long game, temporary pause in action, poor timing, balance mental and emotional considerations. So yeah, focus on self right now, and then be very clear about what type of person you want to enter your life. Simple as that. Not that simple, but simple. I hope that helped. I know you were expecting to see more love cards. I was hoping you were going to get more love cards, but it's almost like you kind of have to get yourself right and then figure out what type of person you want to enter your life. And then they'll deliver. You're welcome. Oh my God, noodles. Anything sounds good right now. I think I'm going to make grilled cheese. I'm such a kid. Or maybe some cereal. I love cereal too. I already ate dinner like twice, so I should probably not be eating too much this late at night. So yeah, is there anybody in here who I didn't get a chance to read besides Miyoshi? I just want to make sure before I head out. My favorite cereal, I'm so boring. Special K Red and Berries, and then Honey Bunches of Oats Strawberries. I'm weird. I'm old. I do like Fruit Loops though. I am a big fan of Apple Jacks and Fruit Loops. I just haven't really had them that much. You've been freaking out. What have you been freaking out about? Having a reading? I'll do one more for you, Dearn. Just make sure that you like this video and subscribe. Bree, what is your question, love? My dreams have been intense too. It's not a bad thing. They're like movies to me now at this point. I'm like, well, what do you guys have to show me next? Okay. You want general? Okay, cool. Works for me. Oh, it's funny. My phone has like a little bit of a lag. I'm trying to record just a little bit of this live, especially because, once again, y'all, I'm rocking Bright Culture. It's my friend's line. Super dope. I just have to plug it, do a little bit of modeling for you. Ooh. His stuff is super good quality. He's based out of LA, so if you're from the West Coast, definitely support. It would look dope under UV. And he also has like a lot of female stuff on his site. This is just more so the chill, relaxed look, but I love it. I'm a big fan of pastel colors, so definitely something I love. Yes, lounging. All his stuff is so comfortable too. Like, it's really good quality. It feels so good. All right, so general, Bree. General. I feel that. That's a good thing. That's a really good thing. Feeling like I only need to do 2 shuffles with this, so that's good. I want to continue these talks, guys. Make sure you're signing up for this chat. What are you worried about over there, Bree? You worried about finances? Is that what I'm getting? Is that what I'm picking up? Your health is improving, you feel stronger. Are you worried about love too? Bae. That's funny. As soon as I said that, this card came out. Okay, so we got the 9 of Winter, which is the 9 of Swords, which is obviously stress and anxiety. Then we got the 6 of Autumn, which is a good card. Actually, it's the reciprocal card. It can mean reciprocations in a relationship. And it can mean that's what you're worried about, being able to fully reciprocate since they're moving. Thanks, Dern. Or am I saying it right? Dearn. Gotcha. Okay, anyways. Reciprocation card, but it can also mean that you're gonna be good comes back to you. So like financially things are gonna come back in a good way. Finances are gonna get better. Then we got the High Priestess, intuition, seeing things for what they really are. Obvi. And then we got the King of Summer. Romantic love partner, someone you can trust. I can say D. Okay. I'm trying to move. You're trying to move on, or you're trying to just move in general? Is that why you're having like worries about finances? Being distracted or failing to see a magical opportunity. Discontentment with life. To a house and apartment. Gotcha. Yeah, you're having mental conflict for sure. I think you're just, I'm not seeing really a villain in this situation. Okay, I lied. Never mind. Hold on. Okay, so what I'm getting from these cards is you're feeling like a breakup's coming. But I don't think that's happening. Yeah, I think the villain is you, Brie. Because says your dreams and wishes fulfilled. It's like your fairy godmother, like your guardian angel, spirit guide, just sitting there helping you out. So I think you're fearful that there's going to be a breakup, that your partner is not going to be content with you currently right now in the situation of moving and all that going on. You just have a lot going on. That's it. Like a lot going on. Mentally, you're overthinking things. This 9 of Winter card, 9 of Swords, always to me, I'm like, a person really doesn't have to be stressed out about something. Like, it's really, us that makes ourselves stressed out. Stress and fear, all that stuff, that's an illusion that we create on ourselves in the 3D. I feel like I'll try to do more than overthink. Like I think you mentioned something about being afraid about your love situation moving from you. I don't think you should be afraid of that. I think you're afraid that, like, if I read that right, that a breakup is coming because the 3 of Winter came out, 3 of Swords, healing. Yeah, I feel like that's just an illusion you're creating. I think things are going to be fine because right after the King of Summer came the 9 of Summer. So a romantic partner that you can trust and wishes fulfilled. So it looks like things are about to be good in money and things are about to be good in love. If they're not already and you just are perceptionally wise viewing them as not that. Obviously, I'm going to have to check this from my phone. Oh, it's good now? Okay. Yes. Okay. Huh. Okay. So when it comes to love on your card, we got this guy. This is such a mood, by the way. Look at his little chubby behind sitting there eating. This is literally life goals. Anywho, in love, it says life is for lounging. So I really think that means, like, just relax, sit back and kick your feet up. Don't stress yourself out when you don't have to, right? And then in work, it says horizontal is a state of mind as well as a default cap position. So once again, we were talking about perception. Perception. Got to change your perception on the situation. Not needed. And when it comes to self, don't forget to kick back and smell the rose, Turkish delight. Can't make this shit up. I'm just saying. I feel like that was a great kitty oracle card to get. You said lounging synchronizations. Haha, that's so good. You're welcome, Bree. Who is next? Oh, yeah, D. All right, so I'm going to pull some cards for D, and then I got to go. For sure. No. Good night, Bree. I don't know if you signed up for the chat, but hopefully I'll see you in there. Have a good night's rest, love. That's a lot, D. I'll see what the cards say within the 8 cards that I pull. Hopefully it'll address all of that, but just let your spirit guides know. You're going to start posting again? Yay! Drop it in the group chat when you do so I can go check it out. Well, they will tell me if there's any third-party situations. I'm asking, I'm requesting, so we can get it all in one spread. Also, don't forget, guys, I do full readings too, and I'm until the 14th, I'm doing $15 30-minute reads. So the 14th of February. So take advantage because normally that read is like $35, $40. So. Hey, Varsity K. How are you, love? Okay. This is too much. Spirit, we're gonna have to do this again because if they come out the same way, then I know it's real. Well, don't want to trigger you, but the 2 of water just came out in reverse. The 3 of water just came out in reverse. 5 of air. That's a good card to get reverse. But it's 7 of water. So I'm assuming that's past energy because this makes sense. Interesting. 4 more cards, Spirit. 4 more, please. So many. I just. Oh my gosh. Whew. Mentally. Woosah. Because you are sending all of the cards out of the deck right now. Okay. One more. Okay. It's the Capricorn in you. I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart. It's actually my rising. I'm on the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarian. And I have about 4 houses in Capricorn. So I get it. X was a Capricorn too. So I definitely get it. Anywho, we got the 2 of water, which is a relationship and commitment grows closer. I feel like this is past energy only because of the way it ended up. But there's still a little bit of like smoke or cloudiness around the situation, even in the future. That makes sense. Actually, I'm starting to see this a little bit different. Okay. So we got the 2 of water, which is the soulmate card, but it's in reverse. Clarified by the Ace of Air. The Ace of Air is new beginnings. It's swords. It's truth. I don't think it's the past situation she was in. I think it was the past for you guys. And it looks like it's saying seeing the truth of the situation. So I don't know if you've been getting red flags or like intuition about things. Like maybe possibly it might make sense to move on, whatever the case may be. But if you are, I'm feeling like that's more towards where it's leaning. Because we got the 3 of water next, but it's also in reverse. And this is usually the card of celebration, weddings, marriages, commitment, but it's in reverse. And it's clarified by the 5 of wands, which is conflict, mental conflict. And then we have the 5 of air reverse, which is, I mean, I guess that's emotional. 5 of fire is emotional conflict. Sorry about that. We have the 5 of air, which is mental conflict, but it's reversed. So it's almost like this is, the first 2 cards are past energy. The 3 of water reversed and the 5 of fire. Conflict with others, competing goals, bothersome details. That's the current energy. And I think what you're about to move into is this 5 of air energy. An unwise choice if it's in the upright, but it's reversed. And learning what you can from a situation, right? And that's clarified by the 8 of swords, which is like feeling trapped in illusion. So I don't know if you also feel trapped in this situation or you feel like it's like a codependency situation since you've been dealing with this person so much. It's like you don't want to give up because you put so much energy and effort into the situation. And then I think the final future outcome of this situation is going to be the 7 of water, which is 7 of cups, options reversed, followed by the Empress reversed. And I usually I look at it like, oh, they don't have that many options. But because it's clarified by the Empress, I'm feeling like it's saying like this ain't the option. This is not the option you should be choosing. There's a lot of cards talking about seeing the truth of a situation. And all the love cards are reversed. Like literally every card is reversed except for the Ace of Air, which is a challenging beginning and seeing the truth of a situation, and the Five of Wands, which is competing goals and bothersome details. So, and conflict with others. Because I care about her so much. You know, I still to this day care about my ex-boyfriend. I love him to death. Like that was a 9-year relationship. But at the same time too, we're better not together. Like I really realized that. We were best friends at first and then it became a relationship. And I'm always going to be there for him regardless. And he'll always be there for me. But like romantically, it's just not supposed to be that. We definitely showed each other a lot of our flaws, which definitely helps. Oh, sorry guys. We're moving into a new relationship. So Joshua. So I feel like, and I know this one thing about earth signs, it's really hard for them to like end relationships. It takes a long time for you guys to get out of relationships because you're so into comfortability and things that have been normal and structured in your life. You don't like change like that. Earth is just very hard to move. So I understand where you're coming from completely. But I think the second that you move on from this situation is the second that the person that's really meant for you is going to come forward. So don't look at it as you're losing something. Look at it as you're making room to gain something new. I never thought that I would love anybody more than my ex. And surprise, I do. So. D, the person who's meant for you is going to be for you. They're going to want everything to do with you. They're not going to care about anything that you are insecure about. They're going to love all of that shit, your flaws, everything. The person that I really care about currently, like obviously my divine counterpart, he does some shicey, shady shit sometimes. Like he's very much ego bound, very much for self a lot. And at first it took a lot for me to understand or realize or even digest. But unconditionally, I care about him a lot. And whatever is supposed to be will be. Whatever is not supposed to be will not be. I think a lot of us just care too much about outcomes and expectations about what situation is going to be, or competing, especially when the third party's like, oh, you chose that person over me. It's like, it's not about any of that. It's really not. It's about learning more about ourselves. And that's the one thing I can say my divine counterpart has done for me. He's definitely helped me learn more about myself. And he's the reason I catapulted into tarot. He's the reason why I've like opened up and allowed myself to be more vulnerable. I'm naturally a divine masculine energy. So he's brought out a lot of divine feminine energies in me. So, you know. Yeah, I don't think you should stress yourself out over someone who's not necessarily meant for you. And the way the cards are coming out right now, this person is not it. But someone better's coming. And see, you can't make anybody heal their past hurt. They have to do that on their own. This might come back around. Right now, it's just looking like it's not the move. And it might be because she's not divine. She's not in her Empress energy. You need somebody that's divine. So she might one day become this person. She might not. I think you should just not focus much on it. And I know how that feels. I remember when I first started watching readings and they're like, oh, don't focus on the person you care about. Not that easy. But over time, it definitely gets easier. Hey, I feel that, D. All I can tell you right now is to focus on yourself and get yourself right. Learn to love yourself. Because you saying that you don't think you're that attractive or you're not good enough for her, I mean, that she's vibrating off of that energy. People feel insecurities, whether they know consciously or not. You need to love yourself more than anybody else will love you. You're not unattractive. You might just not be her type. And that's okay. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And if she's that superficial, then I mean, that's probably definitely not the person you want. Exactly, Brie. We are definitely the creators of our own. So focus on loving yourself. Let her heal and focus on loving herself. And if the universe wants that to happen, you guys will come back together. Right, Miyoshi. I was caught off guard. Like my person slid in my DMs and I don't even acknowledge DMs. I don't. But it just felt right. So, and now here I am giving readings and helping people. I always gave advice, but it was never to this extent. I always had abilities. I always have been seeing angels and spirits since I was a kid, but I just never used them. I never even spoke about them. Most of my friends are just now finding out. Like when I came out the spiritual closet in September, it was like, what the hell, Ray? So I wouldn't focus too much about this. Exactly, Brie. I used to be very insecure about the way I looked, like my gap, my nose. I used to think my bridge was too wide, all that dumb shit. It doesn't even matter. And like people used to tell me I was attractive all the time and I just never got it. And like, it's funny, you are literally your own worst enemy. If you don't feel good, it doesn't matter what anybody else says. You're not going to feel good. So you have to focus on getting there. Brie, it's funny. I had a coworker tell me the other day, they're like, where are you from? You're from the stars. You're like a witch. And I'm like, I have no problem with Wiccans, but I don't really do spell work like that. I'll do some candle rituals, but like that's it. I have some friends who are Wiccans. If I need them to help me out spiritually to protect me, then they're going to do that. But I do feel like I'm from the stars, though. I was told that I'm an incarnated angel, and I get a lot of strangers telling me that I'm an angel, like all the time. So gap lives do matter. Girl, I'm popping in Africa, okay? This gap is popping in Africa and in editorials. Vogue status. Anywho, D, I'm going to give you, oh, we definitely were all reincarnated. I feel, we talked about this, my last live. I feel like this is hell. Some people feel like it's limbo. And I feel like we can continue to reincarnate until we go up to those judgment gates and God's like, all right, your karma's balanced enough. Okay, get ready for this one. So this is the oracle card you got. And it says, love may be just over the next garden fence. There, be your own adventure and don't be afraid to fall. You will land on your feet. So with that, coupled with the rest of the cards, I feel like you should really not be so focused on this one person and be open to meeting other people. Because I feel like this crazy love is about to come your way. And you just have to stop being so focused on this one spilled cup and look at the other one behind you. Or the other possible ones behind you. I honestly feel like this is my second to last life. I think I have one more life next time. This is a very karmic. It's not that karmic, but I'm an ascending master number. And if you know anything about them, 11s, 22s, and 33s have it the worst because we have no problem, D. We have such divine missions, right? So we're 33 get it the worst. My mentor is a 33 and his life is always like all over the place. Like successful, but like all over the place. But my birthday, January 26th, just the 26th adds up to an 8. And then my twin's birthday is also a karmic number as well. So I feel like we have a lot of karma to balance from our last life. I was told in my last life that I was a mother and I wasn't a very great one. I either cock-blocked a marriage, which I'm pretty sure was to the karmic, but I think the karmic still wasn't a very good person for them in that life, and that's why I did it as a mom, but it wasn't my job to do. And it's funny, they say the story I got from a reader about being an incarnated angel is that I was doing too much. I was like a guardian angel in training, and I overstepped God. Like I either helped save somebody or something that wasn't supposed to happen. So I was sent to Earth. And at first I looked at it as 12:02. That's 22. 9:22. But yeah, I stepped over boundaries and I was sent to Earth. And at first I looked at it as a bad thing, but I had another very spiritual, insightful friend say, "Why are you looking at it like that?" Very positive, okay? "Why are you looking at it like that? Maybe you were doing too much there, so they figured you need to come to Earth and do too much here." And I said, "You know what? You just might be right. And I have been doing too much for a lot of souls since I've been here, so it makes sense." An asteroid hit a planet? That's cool. I've definitely had some past life. I saw myself in a black cloak in the 1600s. Like I kind of felt homeless, but like not scared to be homeless. Like it was like a good thing. Like maybe I was like a witch, or maybe I was like someone who was just very spiritual. But I remember waking up on hay and like walking into a corridor part of inside the castle. You know, the town is like around the castle. It was really weird. It was really weird. I think I had a past life in the 1950s because I cannot watch civil rights movies. They literally scare the hell out of me. I also feel like I had a past life in during slavery time and an Egyptian past life. Also possibly Atlantis or Lemurian. It's so crazy. I definitely have had a lot of lives, guys. Like I know that for a fact. Yes, Miyoshi, you definitely need past life regression. But it's 11:40. Let me get off of here so I can wash my face and get in my PJs and give Miyoshi a moderating reading that she deserves because she's just so amazing. And we can continue this chat in the group chat. Okay. I see you guys already going off on there, so I'm very excited. Good night, y'all. See you in the chat. Thank you so much for your support. Don't forget to, yes, exactly, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be choosing from commenters next week, and I'm going to post a video for more people to see that. So, good night.